Hello everyone, and welcome to Into Enlightenment with me, Nancy Jones. And this is your tarot read for the elemental water signs of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. It's for the month of August, and let's just get started. I'm going to just do a quick little smudge. I just finished up with a Reiki session with a client of mine, and here we go. Smudge, 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 smudge you, smudge me, smudge the cards. So I'm pretty in tuned, and looking forward to doing this read for my water signs for the month of August 2023 for Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, which are water signs, which are emotion, intuition, go with the flow. I always like to say go with the flow because it's a water sign, You can't push the river. My last class was yesterday. My students received their Reiki 2 certifications, and I'm looking forward to working with them in the future. I'm starting a Reiki support group, which we will be offering our techniques and our wonderful healing powers to the community, and we will have topics and discussions on how to help each other grow and thrive in the community. And no matter where you are, Reiki 1, 2, 3, or Master, we're all here to support each other, spread our love, and heal our hurts, heal our belief systems that keep us from growing, or those old sayings our parents used to say, if it's too good to be true, it's probably not good. And that's not the truth always at all, I've found. Alright, so let's cut the cards and get ready. As a matter of fact, that's a limiting belief, and it holds you back from moving forward in a lot of things, Okay, so lots of water for my water signs. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get in tune here a minute. So we have that's a beautiful. That's a seahorse. I don't know if you can see it. Seahorse. It's just really well done. And then we have the shark. Look at that. That's the shark. And then we have the meerkat. See, the meerkat. It's kind of hard. It's a very detailed. And then underlying we have the orca, and it's just beautiful. beautiful. Just a woman laying down, sleeping. Not a mermaid, just sleeping underwater, and the orcas are like synergies. So pretty. Alright, so let me start with our water signs. Well, she looks like she's in this to me is saying there's lots of seahorses around her, and she's just like not really wanting to be a part of I don't know, like she doesn't want to be part of whatever is she's supposed to be doing. It's like she's got her own seahorse right here, and she's got a string around it, and she just doesn't want to be doing it. And then there's a teacher or a guardian behind her. Sorry, I'm just getting over a horrible bug. And she's like, yeah, whatever. And she's not really saying no, but she's not really listening, you know. And so what this is kind of telling me is like, sometimes we don't always have to do what people want us to do. And then sometimes, you know, we just can't avoid them. We have to do it, you know, our responsibilities. And that's what this is like. She's like, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it, you know. And that's what I'm getting for that personality, that you know, water sign, whether you're a Pisces or a Scorpio, you know, or Cancer. I think she's struggling with that. And then we have the shark, you know, and the shark here, and it's just like there's a woman here. It's like a purpose, you know. This is like there's a purpose. When you know, sharks have a purpose, and their purpose is, you know, to hunt. And a lot of people fear what their purposes are, you know, in life, but you got to go at it like a shark. You know, find your purpose, whether it's being a stay-at-home mom, or if it's being a healer, or just speaking your love, or you know, having being like a big sister or a big brother, you know, to someone who's struggling, you know. It's saying to find your purpose. And here's this teacher here that's trying to, you know, give her some purpose, you know, something she could learn in this person's life. And she's like, yeah, no, I don't want that. So what's important to this person is not important to her. So it's saying to find your purpose. And then we have the meerkat, and this is about, I just see, you know, a lot going on here. But you know how meerkats, I used to watch that on one of the shows with my kids when they were little, and to me, sorry, there's a lot going on around them. And they always have to be vigilant and responsible. You know, there's like this team and this tribe, the meerkat tribe, and, you know, they are responsible. So, you know, I want to, so far the theme is being about, you know, having to do something you may not want to do, and, you know, while you're doing something you may not want to do, look for what you really want to do, your purpose. You know, society says you got to go to school by age 12, get out, graduate by grade 12, right? And then you've got like what your parents want, what you want, and then you've got what you've got stuck with to make money, to live off of, and maybe you're wondering, you know, what else is there? What more is there? What's my purpose in life? You know, and the meerkat's about responsibility. So you're struggling with, you know, what you want, what everybody else wants, how you have to live your life, pay your bills, you know, and it'll be easier if you can find what brings joy in you, what, you know, what feeds you. Even if it's just, I don't know, babysitting or helping an elderly person, you know, or if you want to make a lot of money, you got to find the purpose behind that. You know, you got to have your heart open. You know, is it going to help somebody? You know, is it just about getting money, or is it about, you know, bringing something to people, whatever it is, you know, a service of whatever you want. And then I just love this. It's like the whales are diving deep while she's sleeping in their they're like, so orcas will stay in the same pack for like 5 generations or more. There's the mothers, the grandmothers, the daughters, the great-grandmothers. They all stay in that same pack, even if they go off and then they come back. And they're going back to this little girl, or this woman asleep, and they're trying to wake her up. So under all this is the orcas are ancient, and they're about like really trying to wake you up, you know, wake you up to see what your purpose is and what you want. And it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. All right, so the next card is, I love these cards. I gave these cards out to my students, and we opened them up and we blessed them and made them their own energies, and they are Reiki cards, and I absolutely love them. So let's get these going. Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay, along with that. All right. Okay, so we have the Chakure symbol. It's really hard to see, I'm sorry. And then we have Ana, which means female. And we have Conscious Shite, which is show gratitude. And then we have Where, which is the ego, and she's looking at herself in the mirror. All right, so what I'm getting from this clarification is she's waiting to be, like, she needs to be woken up. Like, she's just like, you know, like this person down here in slumber. She's not aware of, or he, you know, of really what you want, but what's being given to you right now, you know, it's not what you want. I don't care if you're older or younger. It happens to everybody in their life. And the shock about purpose, you know, they have a purpose in life, and this is about you finding your purpose and diving deep, right? Sharks live way under the water. I can't believe how many water things come up for this. And Ona is the female. The female is like, and the shark here, the woman underneath the shark is a woman shark. And we dive deep. Women dive deep. We have emotion. We are intuitive. We are the water. We are the moon. We can go to depths within ourselves. And that's what it's asking you to do. That's what it's just confirming that. And then Kanshashite, which is show gratitude. And this is about the all the responsibilities, right? It's all about responsibilities. And this is saying, along with responsibilities, is to find something to be grateful with. All that responsibilities, you know, because with a lot comes responsibilities, and when you want more and more is given, you know, show gratitude. All right, and then with the orca and the ancients and it's just, oh my God, it's just so beautiful. The synergies, and then what can be stopping you from finding this ancientness about you and trying to wake you up is the ego. You know, the ego is, definition of ego is easing God out. Whatever your God is. Mine is everything all in one. And sometimes we just get, we're looking at superficial things and not diving deep and waking up. All right, now let's clarify with the tarot deck. So, let's do that. The tarot gets right down to it. Alright, so one of my guides wants to just give a message to the water signs. And their message is showing me a couple small little rocks in a stream, and the water is running over them. And the rocks are supposed to be there. They're a rock and they're supposed to be there. They're not fighting to get out of the water, and they're not fighting to not be there. They're there, and they're accepting that. And if that makes sense to anyone, well, that's good. So I'm going to just do pull all clarifiers, and for each deck, and then I'll talk about that. Yep, we got a jumper. Let's see if I can reach it. I got it. I'll take it. Oh, it's so funny. I was thinking while I was doing the cards, listening to my boyfriend. He's playing guitar upstairs, and good cards. And I was just thinking about, you know, how far he's come with his guitar playing, and the Three of Wands jumped out, and it's on vision, and I was just visioning him, you know, like doing better. So this is just confirming for me what I was thinking about when I was mixing the cards. It didn't have anything to do with you. At least I remember what I'm thinking about when those things happen. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Four of Discs, and the Two of Discs to clarify our seahorse and our chakra. There you go, so you can see them all. All right, and this one. Okay, so what I'm getting is, well, the light switch is getting turned on. You know what you don't like, so the light switch is getting turned on. Your back is turned to them. You really don't want to be doing that. And this person is. So what's happening is you're going to become aware, and during that you've had to fight for, you know, what you don't want to do, and what you feel like everybody is telling you to do. And that's what the Seven of Wands is. You've had to, you know, show some valor. You've had to, you know, stand up for your beliefs and or what you want, even if people think you shouldn't do it and you're not going to make any money at it. But you got to trust your intuition, because intuition is part of the water signs, man. And emotion is part of the water signs, and they're flying everywhere. And the Four of Discs is stability. So when you know what your purpose is, you start getting some stability, especially after you really know what your purpose is, because you fight for it. You fight for what you want, whether it's in an argument or a disagreement. You know, you've had to say, no, I don't want that. I don't believe in that. And it can be job, it can be school, it can be parenting, you know. And the Two of Discs says change. So you are going to be able to move forward from where you're at, you know, like where you don't want to be, but you're there because you have to be. the light switch is going to come on. You're going to get some insights, and you know, you might already have the insights and you've had to struggle for them, and that's why you're like, oh God, just one more day. This could be somebody also too going, I can't wait to retire. I'm counting the days. I hate it here. I can't wait. Because you might want to start doing some things you've always wanted to do, and you've done everything everybody's told you to do. All right, and then we have the Seven of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands there, and then the Emperor, and then we have culmination, Nine of Discs. So this is good. So you're getting better. Your purpose, your femininity, your intuition. You're starting to find your purpose or start looking for it. You know, light switches on, you're starting to look or see, or you know, and now you're actually starting to try to move forward to it. The Seven of Swords is about back here where you've had to, you know, fight for your, what you want, and really finally go and get it. Then you have people that are behind you. It's deception. So there are people that don't want you to succeed, and it can even be family members. It's not that they're malicious about it, but they don't believe it's good for you. And so, you know, there's some hoping you don't do it, or hoping you don't follow through, or hoping you fall on your face, and will do what they think you should do. That's what that deception is. And it can be a silent scorn, and then it come out sideways. Somebody stealing your peace of mind also. And then we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is like, I'm powerful. The Emperor knows the truth. You know, like over here, and the orcas are waking you up in your slumber, how ancient and magnificent you are. That's the Emperor. That's you, howling at the moon, remembering who your roots are, what your place is in life, you know, your connection to yourself, because sometimes we have to shut ourselves off just to survive, you know, and it's your connection back to yourself. And the Nine of Discs, which is like all your hard work and community, you know, all of your work and what you're doing, and even studying, it you know, you commune, it collects. You can get a lot of it and a lot of knowledge. And the discs are a symbol of finances. So if you do what you really want to do, and you're not going to be poor from it. And people are afraid you're going to be poor from it, but it doesn't, your cards don't say that. And then here we have the King of Discs, and we have the Six of Discs, and we have the Five of Cups. So those are the cards right there. And it is talking about your responsibilities and show gratitude. Now, the King of Discs is either somebody that's in your life or you. And the King of Discs, look at him. He's got the world in his lap. He's got it all, right? He's mastered finances. He's mastered responsibility. He's mastered gratitude. And the Six of Discs right under here is generosity. He's mastered generosity. And he's mastered disappointment. And so this can be somebody you look up to. This can be somebody that maybe you've done this. Maybe you have mastered it. You know, and this is really good because you will know how to handle these other things that come along. Or you're going to find a mentor or a friend or somebody that can help you. So that's really good. And if you are looking for a mentor, look me up on my Into Enlightenment. I do mentor. Now, underlying all this, right, we have the orcas and, you know, waking this young girl up, waking her up, right? So this is about waking up to your authenticity and then getting past, you know, illusions, our egos, which are like, they're showing her looking in the mirror. But ego's easing God out. So it's like taking control, trying to think you're running the show all by yourself. And you know, that may be also a part of you that needs to be woken up. But we have the universe under, you know, is pushing this forward for us for the month. The universe is in alignment, and it's saying to the universe is saying that whatever it is that you identify in these cards, that to go for it. This is underlying it. Whether it's maybe you need to get another book, a self-help book, or maybe you need to get a mentor, or maybe you need to wake up, all right, to yourself, your authenticity. So that is it for this month of your Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces reading for the month of August 2023. If no one has told you they love you today, I love you. Blessings.